and I think it presents itself now. In more specific terms, there are certain tasks that are out there for this legislature. Taxing and spending. We're on the edge of a financial crisis in terms of state government. There's no question about that. And regardless of how able our new state treasurer is going to be, the taxing and spending decisions that will find their way into debate in the legislature are going to be very, very burdensome and very challenging. At another level of government, municipal pensions in Pennsylvania are on the verge of bankruptcy. You don't see that because the reporting data is a year out. But many municipal pensions were underfunded, and with the new financial crisis at hand, they will be on the edge of bankruptcy, and they potentially would bankrupt the municipalities of which they are a part. So municipal pension reform is there. Public school systems, simply the model of public school systems simply does not work in cities. Now, admittedly, coming from Philadelphia, I have sort of the direct experience is the best euphemism I can use. But I think it is true throughout cities in this state, and perhaps throughout the country, that the public school model doesn't work no matter how much money you put into it, and it is enormously difficult to address that issue, but it's there. Not to mention the ticking time bomb of prisons, etc. And all this occurs in the context of economic hardship and what is attendant upon that in terms of your prosperity, in terms of your security. In my father's generation, my dad was a bus driver, and American workers in that generation knew that they had job security, they had health care, and they had a pension. Think about that. None of those things are in existence for American workers today. And I think people will look to government for action on those fronts. People will look to government to relieve their economic